It's Everything Now, an interactive comedy show on Twitch where you, the viewers, are in control, featuring special guests from all over the Twitch community and the Los Angeles comedy scene. Enter a variety of wild scenarios with colorful characters and help steer the story in whatever direction you want. You can vote in polls to pick dialogue or make choices. You can pay to play sound effects that have in-show ramifications.
Road ends in 100 feet.
What the fuck?
Submit images over Twitter and Discord for us to use. Or just hop in the chat and suggest what you think we should do. It's your show too, friend. Every episode is its own sandbox to play in. There's never a dull moment. Hop on in and experience everything now.
Order! Order in the court! My hair is my normal hair. Alright! Welcome! All rise for the Honorable me, Judge Learned Hand. Welcome to the Everything Now Court of Law, where justice rules. Tonight, we have a series of alleged criminals who you, the jury, in the chat will help decide the fate of, whether they are guilty or not guilty. No man is innocent, only not guilty. Please use Wavy's evidence. Yes, of course, during the trials tonight, we will be taking a look at evidence submitted by some of you. If you haven't already, join the Everything Now Show Discord, which I think there's a link to down below, and maybe we'll put it in the chat. If you haven't already, join the Everything Now Show Discord, and you too can submit evidence to be used in this evening's tribunals. So we already have some submissions that are loaded up for later tonight's cases, but if you'd like to submit your own evidence, go ahead, join the Everything Now Show Discord and head on to the submissions channel where you can submit your own evidence. You can also make objections using the sound alerts down below. Of course, if at any point during the trials you'd like to bring a witness of your choice, it could be a celebrity, it could be a fictional character, it could be just some random person who none of us have heard of, that would be interesting. That would be a challenge. You can donate $5 as you see in the graphic down below, and we will call them to the witness stand and see what they know about the trial. You can also submit written testimony, which will be added to the record. Could be added to the record. Thank you. So if you were at the scene of the crime, or if you know the defendant, or if you just want to say something to get added to the official record, subscribe or gift a sub at any point tonight, and we will add your written testimony to the record. Whatever it says, it's going in the record. I plead the 69th, says Burgerman92. Very tricky. I see we've got some lawyers in the chat this evening. That's good. Excellent. Well, we do have quite the docket of cases this evening, so I think we should probably just get to it. So if you wouldn't mind, my friends, do they make you wear that wig, or do you just want to? This is actually my natural hair. This is just what my head looks like. When you've been on the bench as long as I have, these things start to go gray to white to gone. So just enjoy it while it lasts. You can't arrest me for brunging all the evidence, says Mr. Sock. Well, I'll be the judge of that because I'm the judge. All right, we need to figure out what this first defendant has been accused of. So please, chat, if you wouldn't mind suggesting some crimes for this first defendant. What was the crime that this first defendant stands accused of? Go ahead and let me know. Unholy matrimony. Coffin punching. Yes, that is dastardly. Dude slaughter. Charging the mound. Evidence brunging. Fish sodomy. Okay, someone objects to fish sodomy, and I agree to that. I agree that we should object to that. Hopefully all crimes will be intraspecies this evening. Too sexy. Arson of a firehouse. Oh, ironic. Breaking the rules at school for being too cool. Killed a landlord. That's actually not a crime in this universe. In this jurisdiction, it's actually not illegal to kill a landlord in this jurisdiction. Fake ID haver. Doing a jump scare. Heckling a comedian. Cheating at chess. Galactic felony. That's actually a higher court. 10th degree coolness. Jaywalking. Alright, I feel like there are some better ones higher up that I've now forgotten. Impersonating a hobbit, bad memes, rickrolled their mom, blocking the aisle at the grocery store, Jay-Z walking. I'm curious to know what that is. Skinning grapes, asking people to smell their finger. Removing mattress tag we did last time. Bad haircut. Bad haircut.
Tickle crimes. Tickle crimes is pretty good.
Tickle crimes. That sounds scary. Eating silica gel. Wait, I like that. That's good. Eating silica gel. You know the little packet that comes in things that's supposed to like keep it dry? I guess. You're not supposed to eat those. And if you do, not only will you get a tummy ache, you may have to serve hard time in this jurisdiction. So we are going to be taking a lot of great suggestions coming in after that. Improv comedy, that's a high crime in this jurisdiction. Tackling a baby, also very good. But we're going to be taking eating the silica gel packet. That comes in anything that's supposed to stay dry. So let's go ahead and bring out our first defendant who stands accused of eating a silica gel packet. We're gonna find out where the silica gel packet came from, hopefully, why they decided to eat it, and whether or not they have any defense or excuse for doing that. So let's go ahead and take a look at our first defendant. Defendant, you may take the stand. Defendant?
Huh?
Defendant.
Oh, sorry.
Take the stand, defendant.
Sorry about that. It's a busy day. I'm just knocking out a bunch of these errands. So, what's going on? What did I do this time?
Well, I guess we're sort of trying to figure that out.
Uh-huh.
You are, let me see, check your case file here. It says your name is Nick K.
Nicholas.
Nicholas K.
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Okay. And you understand that you stand accused of eating a silica gel packet.
That's what this is for? I've got parking tickets. I thought this was... Jesus.
You have outstanding parking violations as well?
Well, I mean, yes, I'll pay those off, but...
All right, well, that's a lower court. Careful with your hand there.
You got it, no problem. Eating the little salt packets are illegal?
They're not salt packets,
the little
they're
snack packets they give
packets.
you when you buy toys that I then give to children?
Oh, that's interesting. Why are you giving toys to children?
It's part of my job.
And what is your job, Mr. K?
And
careful with your tummy on that mic. Maybe you're just okay.
Whoa. Sorry, sometimes I can't feel the thing. Let's just say I work at an FAO Schwartz of some kind.
Okay, that company I don't think has existed for like 6 years.
What? Oh God, I forgot about that. Let's just say I run the biggest Toys R Us in the tri-state area.
I don't think that company exists either.
What?
Anymore. I'm pretty sure Amazon killed both of those.
What's happening?
And you are under suspicion right now, Mr.
Come
K.
on! It's me, Mr. K. Come on, what's wrong with this?
I'm being told that there is actually a Toys R Us in New York. I think there's one in Times Square, right?
That makes sense.
That's where the FAO Shorts used to be. It became the
big Toys R Us.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that.
Oh wait, there's an FAO. No, I don't think it's an FAO. I
think
do not
FAO's
think there's
gone.
an FAO in Times Square anymore. There is.
Look, the point is, you're lucky that I removed the silica packets. Whatever I did with them is my own personal business. But can you imagine the lawsuits and the amounts of dead children across the globe Christmas morning if I left those silica packets in there? I get these obscure train toys from Japan for all these freak Americans. Thank you.
And I'm being told that there is an FAO Schwartz in Rockefeller Center, I guess?
Correct.
I didn't know that.
It's in the ice skating rink.
It's in a lot of movies.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, but there are like not any new ones, right? Like I thought that like it's in big.
Hasn't moved.
Interesting.
Your stenographer's very scary.
Yeah.
Very intense.
That's all going in the record, by the way. All
This
right.
is all being okay. Fine.
So you're saying that you were providing a service by removing the silica gel packets from these toys. Now, what is it that the silica gel packet does? Do you know, Mr. K?
What? I don't know.
And before you answer that question, we've got some evidence here that may help to jog your memory.
Fine.
Let's have a look at that. And now, who is this?
Yeah, that's EB.
That's who?
That's EB.
EB?
Easter Bunny.
That's the Easter Bunny.
Yeah.
And how does the Easter Bunny play into all of this?
Well, that's him on silica packets.
That's what happens to you when you eat silica packets?
Can you imagine what would happen to children if they got a hold of those things?
But
I'm doing everyone a favor, all right?
So why doesn't that happen to you? Shouldn't we be concerned that if you were to ingest these packets that you might go on a similar killing spree to the so-called EB?
I put it on my gums. I do it the right way. And yes, that PB is correct. Maybe I feed it to my reindeer and it helps them go fast at magical speeds, okay? Look, it's just not for the kids. It's for magical beings like myself and reindeers, and not so much the Easter Bunny, because he is in groups and meetings and stuff, and you know, I should be a better sponsor, and I'm gonna own up to that. Am I on the stand for not being a good enough sponsor for NA?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, but you are on the stand for eating silica gel packets, which is illegal. Now, Mr. Claus.
Hey!
And someone is objecting to that.
Hey!
Someone is objecting to it, I guess, being illegal. It is illegal. You're welcome to object, but that is the law of this jurisdiction.
My name, Your Honor, is Nick Kingle, and we're gonna leave it at that.
Nick Kingle?
Sure, Nick Kingle. Good old... I'm not a saint. I'm not a saint. That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm not a saint. Who among you? Cast the first stone if you haven't wanted to eat one of those yummy-looking silica packets. And then little did you know that they had toxic chemicals inside them that if given to a child, they will either go berserk or die. You know? I'm innocent here!
So what is it? Why is it that these toys include a silica gel in the first place? If it is your position that including these drugs, these, you know, mind-altering, dangerous substances, why would they put something like that in a toy for children?
You know, this answer goes high up. It's the corporation's fault. You know what I mean? I don't make the toys anymore. I have to wholesale everything. I buy like 5 million Xboxes a year. You know?
You're the reason that nobody can get, and you are under suspicion for that. You're the reason that nobody can get a PS5 anymore? Are you the guy that's like scalping all these things?
That's me. Sorry, champ. I'm sorry you camped outside of Best Buy. I'm sorry you camped outside of KB Toys, but guess what? I got them all. Because I gotta bring them to kids overseas who deserve them. And yes, I'm removing the silica packets, which, you know, sure, they technically prevent moisture from getting inside the Xbox, which leads to the Xbox Red Ring from 2005. But you know what? It's kids' safety first. Okay, fine, fine. What do you got on me?
Mr. Kingle, we do have some more evidence related to this, your most recent claim regarding the Xboxes. If you wouldn't mind taking a look at this.
Go ahead.
And what do you have to say for yourself, Mr. Kingle?
Look, it's really hard appeasing the Jesus freaks along with normal kids, okay? So I just tried to make everything nice and copacetic, maybe blend some things. Everyone loves a crossover. Sure, I made a bunch of Minions Jesus merch, and I'm sorry that it wasn't a hit, okay? I'm not in my flop era. I have ideas.
What other ideas do you have, Mr. Kingle? What other things do you have cooking up that you're planning for this coming holiday season, if you don't mind me asking?
I mean, the Xbox dildo has been in development for a while.
The Xbox dildo?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's pretty much a dildo on top of an Xbox.
On top of an Xbox? What, you just like taped a dildo to an Xbox?
I wouldn't tape a dildo to an Xbox.
So what do you mean it's on top?
It's zip-tied.
It's zip-tied?
Several.
What does that even, how would you even do that?
There's the holes, it's the grating, and so the heat comes out.
Right, I know there's holes on
And
the
then
Xbox.
it warms up the dildo.
But what, how
for
does
the
it,
user.
how is it attached to the dildo? Dildos don't have
Am I on trial for my ideas right now?
No, you're not, Mr. Kingle.
Did we
You're
throw
on
Da
trial.
Vinci into the Hague for thinking of the propeller cycle?
What are you talking about?
It's been a long day. I don't sleep. these days.
All right, Mr. Kingle, you're right that we've gotten a bit off track here, so let's bring it back to the silica gel packets. Now, I think from what I understand by your story, you are admitting to the crime of eating these silica gel packets. What your defense is that it was actually done for the sake of the safety of children. Am I understanding that correct?
That is, in fact, my defense for my actions and that of my magical friends, because it's better in our hands than in the hands of children who don't know what to do with them.
Now, we do have another goddamn green character
Wow.
that we need to bring to the witness stand. Note to people suggesting witnesses, green characters are really hard.
It's a majority green
For us.
room here. Taxman7212, you're a longtime viewer, you should know better. Very naughty!
Taxman, you're going on the naughty list for suggesting a green character. We are going to try to bring the Grinch
Oh boy.
to the witness stand. I don't know what he's
boy.
gonna look like.
You do 2-prov with a guy for a while and suddenly he doesn't leave your life, you know?
All right, and do we have the Grinch's information built into his name tag?
He's the Grinch. I don't really, there's not much else
We're
to
gonna get that set up. All right, so we've requested that we bring the Grinch to the stand, I guess as an expert witness on this particular topic. Let's see. Let's go cut to him.
Hey.
Okay,
All
you
right.
don't look like how I remember you.
Well, first of all, Santa, how you doing, man? How you doing, buddy?
Hey,
Good to see
man.
ya. Yeah.
What's up?
See, maybe there's some misunderstanding. I think maybe you're thinking of the Green Grinch, right?
Yeah,
I'm the Grinch who's trying to end Hanukkah.
you're like the. I guess you're not Jewish, but you're like the Jewish lore. Like you're
What?
Are you from Jewish lore?
I'm from Whoville. I'm above Whoville.
Okay.
I'm on the other mountain.
You steal the Jewish hooves.
I steal the Jewish Hanukkah stuff.
But you're still called the Grinch?
I take their menorah. I take their
The dreidel.
dreidel. I take their latkes.
And that's why
Because-
you look like just like a normal goy, like just like Christian
Yeah.
guy.
The
Yeah,
scariest
yeah.
monster of them all.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was
That's
the
so
first.
fucked up.
I was the, yeah. Well, I mean, I don't think so personally. I think I make a good point. Now, follow my logic here. Okay?
Now your point seems to be
Yeah.
towing the line of anti-Semitism. So let's see
Okay.
at what point it is that you'd like to
maybe
make.
I can complicate that a little bit for you. Huh?
I would love for you to complicate that.
I'm an 8-year-old boy, and every holiday season, whenever my father would see, like, you know, we'd be in a town square and they'd have the Christmas tree and the nativity scene, and then there'd be like a menorah as a kind of like overture to their segment of the population.
Sure.
He'd get so angry that he would beat me.
Wow.
Senseless. He'd pull out his belt and say, "Now hold on, boy, this, you know." And so I'm reacting it's a trauma response.
You're like the Joker.
I'm like the Joker of
Hanukkah. Have you ever thought about going by the Joker of Hanukkah instead of the Grinch? Because that's kind of already a thing.
Yeah, well, you know, I get called to court with greater frequency when my name is the Grinch. You know.
And you're into that?
Yeah, well, this is how I get exposure. I can really run up the numbers of my Twitter.
Oh, you're like an influencer?
Yeah.
All right. Well, do you have anything to speak on regarding this particular
Santa
trial?
rocks, dude. Santa would never do anything illegal unless
Okay.
he needed to.
Gee, thanks, Gitch.
And he was doing the right thing.
Really appreciate that, buddy.
All right. Well, thank you, Hanukkah Grinch, for your testimony. We appreciate that. You can leave the stand.
Godspeed. And I'm sorry for trauma bombing, by the way. I'm sorry.
That's look.
All right.
You know.
I'm out of here. Peace out.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the Hanukkah Grinch.
Never ask him to be a monologist at a show. He just keeps on talking about the dad beating thing.
Yeah, that's rough. That's
No matter what.
that's
No matter
tough.
the suggestion. You get
He's kind of
pineapple.
like the Nanette of Grinches.
Yeah, that's a lot of great branding opportunities. Anyway, folks, I think unless Mr. Claus has something. Mr. Claus, do you have anything else that you would like to add to your testimony before we decide whether or
Sure.
not you're guilty? You sure? Okay, yeah. What would you like to add?
What you want for Christmas?
What do I want for Christmas? Well, actually, I do have a bit of evidence here Maybe related to your relationship with the Hanukkah
Grinch.
Joker, aka Jewish Grinch,
AKA Nanette.
aka
Alright, I'm not proud.
of Whoville.
Everyone was 2,500 years old at one point, you know?
Now, what is this? And how can you please explain it?
Yeah, that's an illustration someone did of one of our sets.
What?
One of our 2-prop sets.
Oh, this is from one of your guys' scenes?
An illustration. Someone was in the front row drawing, you know how some freaks do that.
Who's who here?
I'm the lion. He was prying my jaws open. We were doing some Bible bits.
Oh my God! I saw this set at Dynasty Typewriter. They blew the doors off the fucking place.
You were at Dynasty
Thank you.
Typewriter?
Yeah. the
Honestly,
that's me.
thank you.
I didn't know our bailiff was so into indie comedy.
Shrimp Boys this,
I was
Wham
at
City
every
that.
Arrow for 2 years.
Never Nick and Grinch.
All right.
Where's our yard show, you know?
All right, we're getting way too niche for this audience. Let's get a poll going.
I got groceries to get, man. What's going on here? Am I guilty or what? How much do I owe?
All right, to our jury in the chat, let's
Opening
decide
my theory
whether
of mine.
Nick Kringle
Thank you.
is guilty, or Kringle. What was your name? It wasn't
Pronounced
Kringle.
Kingle. Thank
Kringle,
you.
that's right.
I don't go around. What's your name, sir?
I'm the Honorable Learned Hand.
The hell kind of name is that? Okay. All
The
right.
judge's name.
Okay. Well, you're a judge right out the womb. Jeez.
Okay. Yeah, I was actually.
Oh wow.
I was born with this.
I'm
All
sorry.
right.
You know.
Vote 1 for yes. He's
Hey,
guilty.
Those twos.
And 2 for no.
Boolaloo.
And let's go ahead.
You get 2 train sets this year, young man.
Let's go ahead and close out that poll.
All right. Fine. So what? I got deep pockets. All right. What do you want? I'll Venmo you right now.
Mr. Kingle,
I'm zelling you as we speak.
it looks like you've just been added to the naughty list. Get out of my court! Go, leave.
That doesn't feel good. That doesn't feel good. I'm reevaluating how I do my business. That did not feel good.
We got him. We got his ass. That's a big W for the Jews. We locked up Santa. We'll take that. We'll take that as a dub. All right, folks. Justice has been served. That's how it works around here. We just locked up Santa Claus for, what did he do? He ate a silica gel. He ate a silica gel packet, and that is illegal. No punishment? Oh yeah, what is his sentence? We can figure that out right now. Go ahead and suggest some sentences. I was thinking just jail, but,
The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog.
now,
That's a sentence.
okay. I see what you're saying, Bailiff.
son, but you used every letter of the alphabet exactly once in that sentence.
The best possible sentence.
Let's see, we're getting death by desiccation, rotten milk, and fig Newtons. Oh, that's appropriate. Abby Sally, I like that because that kind of is like, you know, milk and cookies. So it's like it ruins one of his favorite things. Stoning. That feels a little bit less on game, but very mean. 30 days of push-ups.
Please, no.
That's interesting. That's not. What does that mean? Like you have to do push-ups consecutively for 30 days, or just a certain amount? I think we're gonna go with rotten milk and fig Newtons because that feels like an appropriately Santa-themed punishment. It is so ordered.
Suckers, I just bought a bunch of acai magic berries.
Oh
Fuck you.
shit! All right, well, he got us. All right, folks. Thank you. We're getting a lot more great suggestions. Unfortunately, we've already decided he will be drinking nasty milk and eating yucky cookie. All right, let's go ahead and figure out what this next defendant is accused of. They're standing trial for a crime. Go ahead, jurors in the chat, and let us know what this next defendant stands accused of. Let me hear some crimes. Let's see, what do we got? Bus pass forgery, baby irritation, thrice baked potato. Ooh, very dangerous. Being British, wearing green in the courtroom. That is a high crime. Doesn't eat ass. Tying shoes using bunny ear method. Stealing clout.
What's wrong with that?
Watching ads. Running an illegal fruit roll-up tattoo parlor. Oh, I remember those. Those were fun. He killed like so many penguins. Crossing the solid carpool lane. Alex Jones lawyer. Organ harvesting. Improperly cooked broccoli. Shakes more than twice. Is that like handshakes or like shaking your... Okay, I think... All right.
Yeah, you got it.
Oregon harvesting, like the state? Penis. Shaking penis. Okay, yes, got it. Thank you.
Oh.
Got it. Not handshake. Thank you, guys. I got it. Licking lips too often. Urinal fondling. Okay, are we still describing the earlier suggestion? I got it. I get it. We're talking about shaking your dick at the urinal. We all are on the same page now. Thank you. Extremely moist hands, contempt of curd, milk crime, masturbating on an airplane, international chemical warfare with Axe body spray, making conversation in the locker room. I like that. I don't think that's, I don't know if that was actually a suggestion, but I like that. You're not supposed to talk in the locker room, all right? People are at their most vulnerable. You can maybe give like a sup nod or something to acknowledge that you see a friend or a familiar face in there, but talking to anybody while they're in the locker room is against the law in this jurisdiction. So that is a crime that we will be hearing with this next defendant. They stand accused of making conversation in the locker room against the law in this jurisdiction. Let's go ahead and bring out the next defendant. Welcome to court, defendant. Whoop, that's wrong. There we go.
Hi.
Oh my God. Sorry.
Hey. What's up?
Now, could you please state your name aloud for the court reporter?
Yeah, my name is Spinny Minnie.
Spinny Minnie.
Yes.
And Minnie or...
No, Spinny.
Spinny, do you understand the crime that you are accused of today?
Yeah, but I don't agree.
You don't agree. Now,
No.
what part of it do you not agree with?
I wasn't talking.
You weren't talking in the locker room.
No.
Okay.
Why would I do that? That's weird. Only freaks talk in the locker room.
I agree.
Yeah.
That is why it's illegal here.
And I'm not a freak, obviously.
Well, that remains to be seen. Miss
Okay.
Minnie.
Okay.
Now, if you wouldn't mind, could you please run us through the series of events that led up to the alleged conversation in the locker room and the immediate aftermath?
Yeah, okay, so I was at the gym like I do every Tuesday, and I am in a rock climbing class. We don't really climb rocks, we just crawl on the floor. I have been
Now, I'm going to stop you right there for one
Okay.
moment, Ms. Minnie, because we do have an identification issue from one of our members of the jury. They're wondering if you could do a little spin for us to prove your identity as Spinny Minnie. Whoa! Whoa! Okay.
That's her, all right.
All right. Case
Is
closed
that
on
enough?
that one.
Is that enough?
Well, it's enough for me. I don't know if our jury is going to accept
I'll
that.
do
but
another one.
You what? Whoa! Whoa! Okay. All right.
Okay.
Authentic. All right. I'm sold. Authentic. Yes. Our jury seems
All
to
right.
be satisfied
Is everybody
that you
okay
are the
with
real
that?
Spinny Minnie.
Thank you.
Okay. Sorry. You may now continue with your telling of the facts.
So I had been climbing on the ground for about 2 hours. I was really sweaty.
Now, when you say you were climbing on the ground,
Yes.
what does that mean?
Well, it's like a rock climbing class, so they don't actually want us to be on rocks. It's like a legal thing, which you should know a lot about.
Right. Because I'm a judge.
Exactly, and we're in a courtroom, and so we just pretend to climb on the ground. So there's no rocks or anything, but we're allowed to like make our own course. So I like to be on boulders, so it's like a real big, it's like a full body experience. It's essentially bouldering, even though it's called a rock climbing class, you can boulder if you want.
And bouldering is similarly not with actually climbing on anything. You're just
Yeah.
kind of on the floor.
Yeah, so like for me, I'm not like harnessed up or anything like that. I just stay unharnessed.
Right,
Other
because you're on
people-
the floor, so there's
Well,
not really
no,
any
because
danger
other
of
people
falling.
are harnessed because
Why are they harnessed?
they're practicing rock climbing.
Right, but there's no danger of falling because they're already on the floor.
Okay, but then what if they get on the actual rocks? They're just not going to know how to use a harness.
Yeah, Judge.
All right, I suppose, yeah, I
It's
guess.
important. It's a rock climbing class. It's not just because, you're not on rocks doesn't mean there shouldn't be safety. Thank you.
This judge is an idiot.
Hey, order! I will hold you in contempt. All right. So you were doing rock climbing.
I'm bouldering on the floor.
You're bouldering on the floor
for 2 hours.
Floor. There's some wordplay to be done there. Floordering, floorboarding,
Are you okay, Your Honor?
For the comedian, Judge.
I'm just all right.
It's blordering is what it is. if
Blordering.
That's what you're looking for.
That's pretty.
It's
Because I'm thinking
blordering.
like floorboard.
Yeah, but it's blordering. So you're
Okay.
close.
All right. Well, we do have some evidence actually in regard to your experience floordering. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. Now,
Yes.
this appears to be an image of Yoda smoking a bong
Yes.
with a lightsaber. And could you please explain how this is related to your series of facts?
Well, yeah, this is the teacher of the class, so they could probably corroborate, my story of bouldering for 2 hours on the floor.
Stoner Yoda teaches floordering at the gym?
I mean, who else would teach it?
I guess I suppose I don't really know if he has a sort of a reputation as an expert.
I mean, he
floorderer.
just thinks different. He just thinks outside the box already, and then the weed really expands his mind. So he had it during, an episode of Bong, and that's what he thought of, and he's our guru. So we love him.
I see. All right. Well, hopefully he doesn't get called in as a witness because he's another fucking green guy.
I hope not.
But if he does, maybe we'll hear a story
it'd be-
from him about
It'd be
the
great
class.
to see him. I love him.
Now, okay, so you're at the gym, you're being taught how to boulder on the ground by Stoner Yoda, and then what happens to get you into this situation in which somebody might think that you are having a conversation inside the locker room?
Okay, so I was having a conversation. However, it was to myself.
Ah, okay, so you were talking to yourself.
Yes. I was looking in the mirror. I was doing my affirmation after class, and I was saying, the floor you are, the floor you are.
And is that
Bouldering-
something taught to you by your guru?
Yeah. And then boulder you must.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
That's an interesting. I'm not sure what the policy is in this jurisdiction regarding conversations with oneself. It seems to me that the whole reason it's illegal is because it's super awkward for two people to talk to each other while they're changing.
Wasn't,
Whoop!
excuse me?
That is
Is
not what I meant to do.
is this a joke to you? Is this a joke? Because I'm deadly serious.
Whoa, Spinny, you don't have to do
I
that.
spin when I'm mad. I
Sorry.
spin when I'm frustrated and mad.
I have a button here that cuts to whatever's in the preview window. Didn't occur to me.
Okay?
Evidence might be in there.
Because my life is
That
on
one's
the
on
line.
me.
My freedom is on the line.
Disregard
And it's time
that.
to be silly.
It's not time to be silly.
I'm angry.
Whoa, Spinny! Stop, Spinny.
I'm mad.
I can tell. All right, Spinny.
Yes.
So as I understand it, after your class, you went to, or before your class,
After
your class, you went into the locker room
yes, to wash
and-
off.
to wash off the.
Just the sweat and grime. I've been bouldering for 2 hours.
Right, sure. It's a physical activity, kind of writhing around on the
Yeah.
floor, pretending to.
I
be
wasn't
on-
writhing. I was climbing. I was bouldering.
But is it really climbing if you're just on the floor?
Yes. Have you ever seen the behind the scenes of Spider-Man?
I can't say that I have.
Okay, well, it's a lot of you're on the floor and then they flip the camera to make it look like a building vertical, but you're horizontal. It's
And
very
you-
involved.
And you would say that that is climbing.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Well, that's not what we're debating here.
I know.
And son of a bitch, I knew we were tempting fate with that one. We are going to get Yoda to take the witness stand, and it's probably going to be another half-assed version. So just get ready for that. In the meantime, Spinny,
Yes.
could you maybe elaborate on what sort of these affirmations were, and could you maybe tell us about what else was happening in the changing room that may have caused someone to think that you were having a conversation?
Well, I was screaming pretty loud at the mirror, but that's because I was really juiced up.
And when you say juiced up,
I was on steroids.
oh, okay,
Yeah,
you're taking steroids. And
Yeah.
is that to enhance your ability to climb on the floor?
obviously. Why else would I take steroids?
I don't know. I mean, maybe you also like bodybuild on the side or something.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead and take the
strictly a
stand, Mr.
boulder.
Yoda.
Strictly boulding.
All right. Well, we do have your guru and floor bouldering, your floor bouldering coach,
Woo!
Stoner Yoda, on the stand. Do we have his name tag and
I
stuff
love this
ready to
guy.
go? All right. Let's go ahead and take a look and see what he has to say.
Up was.
Yeah.
What's up? What's?
Okay. All right.
Yes.
And you're Yoda?
Am I?
I don't know. Are you?
Am I?
That's how he talks.
Okay. All right. So you work at what, like Planet Fitness, or what is this gym?
Planet Fitness, where I work at.
Got it. Oh, that's kind of fun. It's like, sort of like Star Wars themed because it's Planet Fitness.
When I was young, hit my head I did. Talk backwards I must.
Okay. Did that turn you white too?
6 feet tall and smokes weed. What if Yoda was?
Right. So listen.
Nickname, this is my
What's that? What's
Yoda.
Oh, Yoda's just your nickname? What's your government name?
Trevor.
Why is your nickname Yoda?
Explain this to you again, I must.
I guess.
Head injury sustained when I was young, Yoda did.
Right, but why does that
Talk
happen?
backwards now, I must.
I know, I got that. Why is your name Yoda, though?
Because I talk backwards, motherfucker.
What does it have to do with... Oh.
He talks backwards! Have you seen the fucking movie?
Wait, okay, so...
Jesus
I
Christ!
thought you were Yoda.
Christ Jesus!
I understand now.
Fucking break give me!
So...
Hey.
So you're not Yoda, you're just a guy, and your nickname is Yoda after the actual Yoda from the Star Wars movie.
I'm following this all perfectly.
I just caught up.
Head
But you're the
injury
guy
I
who
had just
teaches-
sustained also, possibly.
All right. I can hold you in contempt, Mr. Turner.
What does that mean?
Contempt of court is when you basically are being a little bitch in my court.
You won't.
Oh,
Won't you? Won't you?
Mr. Yoda, no, don't you leave the stand. I'm not through with you, Mr. Trevor Yoda Turner. Now, the
Kick back
reason.
across town I must attend in 2 hours.
All right, well then we'll make this quick. Mr. Trevor Turner, can you please? Can you tell us what happened on the day of the incident? Do you recall teaching this class, and maybe can you tell us a little bit about what happens at these classes?
Foggy memory I've got.
Oh, motherfucker.
All the weed I smoked probably the cause is...
Yeah. All right. Can you just tell us what happened?
Illegal? Nothing happened that is.
All right, we're good on that. Thank you. Thank you, Yoda. Thank you. That was Yoda. That was a guy called Yoda. All right. That didn't help at all. Spinny Winnie.
Spinny Minnie.
Sorry, fuck.
You gotta spin!
Right. It's confusing because you are spinning, but you do seem like normal size. So,
I'm not. It's not MINI. It's sorry. Sometimes when I spin too much.
Oh, now
I
you're
get
dizzy, Minnie.
nauseous. Whoa. I'm better.
Okay.
It's like Minnie Mouse.
Right.
Trademark.
I see. Okay. Well.
We're gonna have to bleep that.
Yeah, we're not allowed to say
Copyright.
that. Yeah. All right. Spinny.
Yes.
I think we've almost got everything we need to know to make a decision here. I think all we need left here is for you to recount who else was in the locker room at the time that might have been the person who was the one who accused you of this? Because presumably, if you were talking to yourself, there would have been no witnesses there to make this accusation of you having a conversation. So, ipso facto, someone else was in there. And can you tell us who that might have been?
Yeah, I have a feeling I know who said this.
Okay, who is that?
Standy Mandy.
Standy Mandy?
Yes, Standy Mandy. She doesn't like me. And she's been after me for as long as I can remember.
And can you elaborate on your relationship with Standy Mandy? What is it that caused this? And actually, before you do, we have some evidence regarding
of course
Miss Mandy. Let's see what this is.
Exactly.
Okay, and can you explain what we're seeing here?
Well, Standy Mandy is my twin, and those are our parents.
Those are your parents?
Yes.
Your dad is Spider-Man, and your mom is, what is that, Elsa?
Yeah, why do you think I like climbing so much?
Oh, because it's Spider-Man.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah, it's genetic.
All right. So that was an image of...
This judge is an idiot.
Order! I'm just trying to put the facts together. This has to all go in the record. So I'm trying to state the obvious here so that there's a nice record for when the appellate court obviously is going to have to hear this, because this shit is going to get appealed. All right. So that image was a photo
birth.
of your
Home birth.
home birth.
Yes.
Can we look at that again?
Yes.
So this is a photograph of your mom, Elsa,
Yes.
giving birth to you and your twin sister,
Standy Mandy.
Standy Mandy, who has a different last name than you. Can you
And
explain that?
No, well, those are our middle names. And also, I don't know if you noticed, but the TV was static in the background.
Oh, wait, I didn't notice. Let's have a look. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm noticing that.
That is a video of our birth.
Wait, what does that mean? I don't understand.
It's a feed. Yeah, it's a feed of our birth.
Where is the camera?
It's inside.
Okay, all right, we don't have time to get into that. Okay, so just to reiterate the facts here, you were at the gym, you were doing your floor climbing class, which
Yes.
is taught by a guy named Trevor Turner, whose nickname is Yoda.
Yes.
You went into the locker room.
Yes.
Where you did some sort of personal affirmations.
Yes.
Where you were trying to psych yourself up to get ready to go bouldering.
Floor I am, boulder
Right.
I must.
Right.
Yes.
And while you were in there, your twin sister,
Yes.
Standy Mandy,
Yes.
overheard you,
Yes.
assumed that you were having a conversation with somebody else.
I don't think she thought I was having a conversation. I think she knew exactly what was happening.
Okay, so you think that she purposely filed a false police report about
Yes,
this.
because she's boring. Nobody likes her. All she does is stand around. Me, I am vivacious.
And you spin.
I spin around. People like me. Nobody likes her, so she's been after me since we were born.
I gotta say, Spinny Minnie, that's a pretty solid defense, but
Thank
ultimately
you.
it's going to be our jury who decides. So let's go ahead and get a poll up, and our jury will now vote for your fate, whether or not they think that you are guilty of the crime. Once again, making conversation in the locker room. Spinny Minnie, if you have any other statements that you'd like to make now for the jury to help them decide, okay, or actions, we're gonna go ahead.
That's a convincing argument to me. Juror number 11.
Okay,
Oh,
you
I'm
seem to have
dizzy.
won over juror number 11.
I'm dizzy.
And if we have, oh God.
I'm dizzy.
Any other questions from our jurors while you guys are voting? Spinny can answer those now. Spin to win.
I got a question. Has she ever been called Dizzy Minnie?
I called her that earlier
Oh, okay.
in the trial.
I'm sorry, I was
Only when
I
I've had
thought-
only when I've had a few
Oh.
Oh,
spins. That is.
oh.
Ah.
Minnie.
Spinny.
Whoa.
Whoa, no, Spinny.
Whoa.
Careful, Spinny.
Careful now.
I'm feeling
All right,
better.
I
I'm
feel like
all
this
right.
one's a runaway. We can go ahead and close.
Who voted one? Was that Mandy?
Uh-oh.
It might have been.
Mandy, is that you bitch?
Okay.
I hate you. I wish
right.
we were never twins.
Let's go ahead and close
You
that
hate
out.
to see something like
You're the ugly one, and everybody knows it.
All right,
that. Breaks my heart.
that's a separate trial. Spinny Minnie, congratulations. You are not guilty.
Woo! Yeah.
The system works.
Psych! No double jeopardy. I was talking to everybody.
Oh,
no!
shit.
Oh, no double jeopardy.
God damn it.
She called it. Nothing we can do. She called no double jeopardy.
Your Honor, no take backsies.
She admitted. Damn it.
Oh my gosh, she admitted.
I hate when that happens.
This judge is an idiot.
I am not an idiot. I'm very smart. I'm learned hand.
You got dunked on, Judge. She put your ass on skates.
Okay. All right. We have time for, I think, we have time for order. Order. We have time. Stop laughing at me. We have time, I think, for one more quick trial before we head down to the police precinct for some suspect identification. So let's go ahead and figure out what this next crime is. If you wouldn't mind, jurors, letting me know what this next defendant stand accused of. We're getting some hee-hee-hees in the chat. Let's get some crimes. Let's get some crimes in the chat. Enough of the hee-hee-hees. Flossing teeth too loudly, ballot stuffing, not returning their cart, that's a pretty good one. Big dick energy, I don't know if that's a crime. Getting their news from TikTok, being a little stinker. That's a fun one. Picking other people's noses, bra stuffing, small dick energy, crime.
Abby Sally has a great one again.
Abby Sally saying, you two, after the waitress told them to enjoy their meal.
Straight to jail with that.
That's good. Mechanical keyboard on Discord call, very niche. Letting someone else buy their coffee without protesting. Wow. Stolen gamer valor. That's like what? Pretending to be a gamer when you're not? Not enough touching. Calling the teacher mom. Wow, I like that one. I think we're gonna take that. Slap Factory, that's a good one. We're gonna say the crime of calling the teacher mom. A lot of other really great ones in here. Quoting Seinfeld too much, excellent. Silent but deadly killer. Silent but deadly killer, that is a real crime. But we are going to take, all really great ones. We are going to take calling the teacher mom as the crime. So we got a lot to take care of, a lot on the docket tonight. So let's go ahead and bring this next. Come on out, defendant. You can take your space at the podium. And who do we have before us now?
Hey, how's it going? I'm Martin Stencil.
It's good to meet you, Mr. Stencil. It's going well, and I hope it's going well for you too.
I'm in court. Could be better.
Sure.
Could be better.
Understandably so. Well, Mr. Stencil, could you please just state your name aloud for the reporter?
My name is Martin Stencil. I am a restaurateur here in the beautiful city of Angels, Los Angeles. Thank you kindly. Thank you very much. Thank you so much.
And
some fans of my sandwich place.
Normally we don't clap for the defendant. I'll allow it right now.
I love LA.
Okay, all right.
Yes.
I love LA.
We love LA. Randy Newman.
Randy Newman is
in the
comes
court.
to these things a lot. I don't know.
He's
He's
a
like
true crime fan.
Yeah, because he's just really into loves LA.
Where
Big
am I
pop,
looking?
big pop for LA, I guess. Okay. Now, Mr. Stencil. Yep, right here.
Right there.
And someone is objecting. Someone is objecting to LA. I guess we got
hello?
some out-of-towners.
Oh, objection?
Yeah, someone did object. Now, I'm going to overrule that because we love LA, just like Randy knew. Okay, now, Mr. Stencil. I don't want to. No, Mr. Stencil.
Yeah.
I do not want to hold you in
your
contempt,
objection.
Mr. Stencil.
Oh, okay. I don't want you to either.
Now, Mr. Stencil, do you understand what you stand accused of here today?
No.
Okay, well, allegedly, you called the teacher mom. Now, do you know maybe what the circumstances that may have led up to someone thinking that you may have called the teacher mom?
That is a tricky question. That's a tricky question. I got a question for you, Your Honor.
Okay, that's not really how this works.
Can I smoke in here?
Yes. Actually, you are in this jurisdiction. In this jurisdiction, we allow smoking in the courthouse.
Fantastic.
Okay, thank you, bailiff. Our bailiff is in is taking Zoom 201 at UCB. Our bailiff
Zip, zap, zop.
Yeah. Our bailiff is taking UCB 201 on Zoom, so he's really into yes and right now.
Thank
All right.
God they came back.
I know.
I don't know what I was going to do if we didn't have the Upright Citizens Brigade
Yeah,
here in Los Angeles.
We were all really worried about that. All
I
right.
couldn't sleep for weeks.
Where am I going to spend $500 to be less funny?
How am I going to...
A lot of people were calling that LA's 9/11. Now, Mr. Stencil, if you wouldn't mind letting us know what situations you were in recently, maybe interacting with a teacher or in a classroom setting that might have provoked someone to accuse you of this crime.
It's very simple. I'm going to start off by saying I'm a citizen of the world, and I'm a student of life. Okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
that got a little bit of a pop. Again, we don't clap for the
You
defendant.
are a wonderful crowd. Just a wonderful audience. But I'm a student of life. I take many, many classes. I have many teachers. Lately, I've been getting into floor bouldering.
Okay, that's interesting. We actually just had someone in. Where do you do that?
I do this at the Planet Fitness. With my teacher's name is Stony Yoda.
Okay, that guy's very popular, I guess.
He's great. He's so good.
It's like the new hot yoga, I guess.
It's great. You just get on the floor and you crawl around.
See, okay.
And you kind of climb around.
No. No. I heard you say crawl around. And
I was mistaken.
I got yelled at for saying, no, that's what it is. If you're on the floor.
No, it's a horizontal climb. I got yelled at in class.
Son of a bitch.
People can't misspeak, Judge.
Bailiff, don't you turn on me too.
I said in class, oh, we're gonna get in there and crawl, and Stony Yoda came up and he punched me in my mouth.
my
he
God.
said, it is not a crawl, it is a climb, a horizontal climb.
Now that is assault, which we just had him in here a minute ago. If I
I
had
won't
known
press
that.
charges. I don't believe in that.
Can you say
Okay.
it backwards, though? How would that have sounded?
He said, a horizontal climb it is. A horizontal climb.
Now we do.
Not that different from what I said.
All right, Mr. Stencil. Mr. Stencil, we do have some evidence actually relating to your experience at the Planet Fitness taking this
good.
class.
I'd love to see it.
Yep, and so.
I'd love to see it.
Okay.
This is a kangaroo court. This is a travesty.
This is planted.
This is planted.
This judge is an idiot.
I didn't submit the evidence. I didn't submit it. Somebody else submitted that.
The LAPD is the most corrupt police department
Well, that we
in
can
the
agree
history
on.
of the United States.
We love LA.
But we love LA. Unrelated.
Now, all right. Mr. Stencil, let's get to the matter at hand. You were talking about a classroom setting in which someone might have potentially heard you say, call the teacher mom.
It's very confusing. I take a lot of classes, so I could have said, my oh my, Stony Yoda, what a great time this is.
Now, we do have some more evidence related to that particular scenario that you just discussed.
Okay.
Are we ready to show that? Let's have a look. Now, that is...
I do remember this individual.
That's like a scary minion.
Yes, he certainly is. And he was in class, and terrible at climbing. His arms could barely touch the floor. When he was laying on his round sort of body, he was like a pill on the ground. He just kept rolling from one side to the other, and he couldn't get any traction. And he heard me say, my oh my, Stony Yoda, this is quite fun.
So you're saying that this may have been the person who filed the police report.
Now, I'm not definitely saying that, because I take a lot of classes. I also take ceramics with Seth Rogen.
Oh, really? What's that like? Is he cool?
Give it up for Seth Rogen. He is so cool.
Okay.
He's so cool.
I always wondered that because he's got the whole stoner, nice, relatable guy persona online. But then I'm like, is he secretly an asshole?
He's an asshole, but it's cool. You want him to like you because he's very withholding with his affection, and he's very cruel to the people that are around him. But then when he's nice to you, it feels like the sun is shining on your shoulders.
Got it. Okay. That's kind of what I pictured. All right. Well, okay. So if I understand correctly, the teacher being referred to in this crime was your floor bouldering instructor, Yoda.
This I cannot say.
Right, but
I do not know.
Do you have any other teachers in your life who could potentially be?
Oh yes. In addition to being a restaurateur, I'm studying to be a volunteer firefighter. And my teacher there, I one time said, "My oh my, Mr. Inferno, this is a scary class."
Okay, now you keep using this phrase "my oh my," and is the idea there that someone is hearing that and then turning it into an acronym where the first letter of each word sounds like mom?
Judge, I hadn't quite gotten there, but that is brilliant. That is a brilliant
That's
deduction,
the only
Judge. You are very smart, sir.
Judge is brilliant.
You are so smart, sir. Your Honor.
Well, they don't call me learned hand for nothing. Now, we do have...
Oh boy,
we
Mr.
are going
Inferno.
to bring Mr. Inferno to the stand. And that is who?
He's my firefighting teacher.
Your instructor at the firehouse?
The volunteer fire hall.
All right.
The local 1112.
Right.
That's our number.
Okay, well, we're going to bring Mr. Inferno to the stand to see if he can corroborate. Is there anything you can tell us, Mr. Stencil, about him or about your interactions with him that might help us ask him questions?
I believe he is 25 years old.
Okay.
I believe his first name is Disco.
His
Disco
name is Disco Inferno.
And I believe he, in addition to being a firefighter, also studied ceramics under Mr. Rogan.
Is that where you guys met, or is that just coincidental?
Just a coincidence.
Ah.
Unrelated also, I don't know if he took a bouldering class, but I know we have done floor bouldering together in our
it
off
is
hours.
a small world.
It's sweeping the country, floor bouldering. It's a hot hobby.
I guess so. All right, and
It's hot.
I'll grab some questions also now from our jurors. Jurors, if you have any questions for Mr. Inferno, we're about to have him take the stand.
I see someone talking about the Emu Wars.
Yeah. Do you have,
no
do you have
joke.
thoughts on that?
I was face down in the muck fighting those emus so that we could have a proper trial here.
Well, thank you for your service, Mr. Stencil. All right, I believe we do have Mr. Inferno at the witness stand. So let's go ahead, and if we have questions from the jury, we can ask those too. Mr. Inferno.
There he is.
Mr. Inferno.
What's going on?
You've been
Someone
called here.
dare call me out right now?
Yeah,
I was taking my cat nap.
Mr. Inferno, where are you from?
It's the Bayou, son. Are we gonna?
Okay.
Am I the one on trial here?
No. Well, you're not on trial, but you are on the witness stand, which is traditionally where you're asked questions.
I forgot I was.
He's the greatest Cajun firefighter in the history of Cajun firefighting.
Stencil, thank you so much for upholding my reputation.
My man.
They know hot like spicy too.
Exactly.
Now, Mr. Inferno, the reason that you were called to the stand today is because you are, I suppose, a teacher in the life of the defendant who stands accused of calling his teacher mom. So I guess my first question is, have you ever been called mom on the job?
That's right. I have been called daddy on the job.
Okay, that's not what I asked.
I've been called.
In what context, though? Now I'm curious.
Look, things slip, you know. Just like someone could be trying to say, "Damn, oh damn," and "Damn, all right, damn," and
That's die.
Accidentally, things happen. All right, you're vulnerable in the classroom. And so, you know, I personally have not been called mom on the job, but I'm also consider myself a student of the world, much like Mr. Stencil here.
Here.
That's
So
beautiful.
I've been in classes, and yes, sometimes it happens.
We do have one question here from one of our jurors, and we have some evidence, but we're going to answer this question first from our juror. I fight for them. Why are you wearing a police detective's badge?
That is what that is. Isn't it?
Yeah. Are you just now noticing that's what it
You
is?
picked that up at a swap meet, I thought. That's what you told me.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, it was the one on Vermont. You and I went down there one day.
You just
Yes,
bought
we
that at like
surely
a
did.
flea market?
It was just on the table next
It was
to
a swap meet.
next to
Table
season
flea
3 of
market.
Lost on DVD.
All right, well, we have some evidence here that I'd like you to take a look at. Let's go ahead and see what this is. Now, Now, Mr. Inferno.
Well, that's my first car.
That's your first car?
That's my first car that I got when I moved out to Los Angeles in 1994.
Do you have any idea why that might be relevant to this case,
Oh gosh,
Mr. Inferno?
I could not think one bit. Sorry, wow. I'm a student also. I've been in casual psychedelics taking class, so I've been.
You're taking a class where you learn how to what? Take drugs?
Thank you.
You will never escape.
You don't want to try to do it if you don't know what you're doing, Judge.
I suppose that's true. Now, thank you for the subscription, Black Sushi 12. If you Black Sushi 12, if you'd like to submit some written testimony regarding this case.
Black Sushi 12 to you.
Lieutenant, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were part of the force. Lieutenant Black Sushi 12. If you have some written testimony that you would like to submit regarding this case, let us know. Just type out some, it can be anything, maybe a fact related to this case, or if you saw something, let us know. We'll add it to the record and we'll show it on the stream. So
perhaps a review of one of my many restaurants in the Los Angeles area.
Yeah, maybe that.
His blog is to die for. And you know what? I guess it is kind of weird that I have a police badge, huh? That is a pretty strange thing for me to be doing.
And a gun! Wait, why do you have a gun?
What's that? What's going on?
You're a firefighter. Why do you have a gun?
You're a blob of sunshine and color is what I see right now, Your Honor.
Okay, I think we got all we need from Mr. Disco Inferno. Thank you so much, Mr. Inferno.
Whoa, look out!
I'm just kidding. Ever? I don't know. I don't know.
I'm kind of scared now. All right, thank you, Mr. Inferno. Just a reminder, if you want to be like Black Sushi 12 and write your own witness testimony, go ahead and subscribe at any point during the show. We will show your live written witness testimony on the stream and relate it to the case at hand. Speaking of the case at hand, do we have any other questions for our defendant, Mr. Martin Stencil? I have one other question for you, Mr. Stencil, if you don't mind me asking. Even if you do mind, I'm the judge and we're in court, so I guess you just kind of have to answer.
That is completely fair.
Now, this might be a little bit personal, but is your mother still with us?
My mother was taken by an eagle.
Okay, I meant if she's still alive.
I don't know. An eagle came down. Big old son of a bitch.
Depends on the mercy of the eagle.
It depends on the mercy of the eagle whether or not the eagle has pups in her nest. The eagle picked her up, took her off to the nest. Is someone calling the eagle to the stand?
Someone's objecting to that. Someone is objecting to your telling of the story about your mom being taken by the eagle. The reason I asked in the first place is because I was trying to see if maybe if you speak regularly to your mom, that would indicate to me more of a reason for you to call somebody else in your life mom. Whereas if you haven't had a mom with you for some time, and we do have, we're going to bring Kermit the Frog to the witness stand because someone just wants to watch this whole fucking thing fall apart, I guess. We also have some subscriptions. Whoa, we've got a lot of subscriptions. I can't keep track of these.
Wowie.
But we've got our first bit of witness testimony. Is that right? Let's go ahead and take a look at what this first bit of written testimony is. From Black Sushi 12. I saw the defendant steal a baby cow and jump into a moving train a week ago. Oh my god. Wow. I'm not sure how that relates to this particular crime, but if that is true, that does not do a lot for your credibility, Mr. Stencil. What do you have to say for yourself?
Is that illegal? Is stealing a baby cow illegal all of a sudden?
The stealing is. Jumping onto...
What?
Actually, also, I think
Since
it's stealing.
Since when?
That's like one of the first crimes that we came up with.
What?
Now, you're not on trial.
News to me.
News to me.
Okay, well, this is why nobody else here's a judge, all right? You're not allowed to steal, okay?
All right, fine. But I did name the cow Mom.
You named the cow Mom?
Yeah.
Okay, well, we've got
It seemed like a maternal kind of baby cow.
You are allowed to call your cow Mom, by the way. That is not illegal. It's just calling your teacher Mom that's illegal. Now, we do have, another bit of witness written testimony. Let's have a look at that. Witness Legacy Squid says the teacher was actually his dad.
I am taking a class with my father. He is teaching a class on how to avoid eagle attacks.
Oh, that's
He started it
convenient.
after my mother was taken. I hadn't gotten around to taking it until this past semester, but I am enjoying it. It's at the local community college.
Oh, I forgot to turn the mics on during the witness testimony. I'll fix that during the break. All right. Okay. Good to know.
Judge is an idiot.
That's my bad. That one I will take credit for. That one that's a fuck up on my end. Now, Mr. Stencil, we got to finish this up, but we do have another witness on the stand. It's Kermit the Frog. Do we have his information ready to go? Okay, we're gonna hold on that for just 1 second. That's not what I want. This is all falling apart. We got to finish this up. All right. Mr. Stencil, we do have Kermit the Frog on the stand. Do you know why we brought him in here? Do you have a relationship with him?
Thank you very much. I am taking a banjo class with Mr. the Frog.
All right. You're taking a banjo class. You're taking a lot of classes.
I'm a student of life
All right. Let's go to
and a restaurateur.
Let's go to Mr. Frog.
Oh, allons-y.
Okay. What is this?
I am, how you say, Kermit the Frog.
That's Kermit the Frog.
And why are you like that? Because the Kermit I know is green and a frog.
C'est moi. I suppose I will have to spell it out for you. You perhaps are very sick in the head, yes? It is frog like the derogatory term for the French, writ large.
He's taking it back.
Kermit the Frenchman is the more appropriate term to use for moi.
I see. Okay. Well, do you know this guy? Do you know Mr. Stencil?
Oh, oui, I am teaching him how to use the violin.
I thought you guys were taking a banjo class together.
It is a point of contention between the two of us. He arrives with the banjo and I tell him I am only here to teach him how to use the gentlest, most beautiful music, some Chopin.
Okay.
And he looks at me with the banjo like mouse agape. He looks at me, huh?
All right.
Huh?
If you're really Kermit the Frog,
He makes this noise. He goes,
okay. That checks out. We have one quick question from our jurors, and then I think we'll wrap it up on you, Mr. Frog. Can you
the
prove?
rainbow connection.
Yeah. Can you sing the Rainbow Connection?
It's not easy being French. Every day, waking up and having sexual escapades with multiple women and men.
All right. I think that proves that. That's all we need from that. That was Kermit the Frog.
Beautiful.
All right. Let's get a poll up for Mr. Stencil. Mr. Stencil, if you have any closing remarks, you can say them now.
Well, I mean, was it a problem that earlier someone else had a gun? Because I brought my
Yes,
gun too.
that is.
I wanted to get this registered if that was okay. I
You
just was
can't
already
do that here.
I
This
can't
is
do
not
that
where
here.
you-
Two birds with
This
one
is
stone,
it's
baby.
the court.
I think
can't-
you do that at like
Two birds with one stone.
the DMV for guns.
So
what is
bring
the DMV?
this to the DMV is what you're telling me
No,
to do.
no. There's like a
This judge is an
special.
idiot.
There's like a special DMV for guns. I don't think it's the NRA. That's like a private. There's got to be some. I don't know.
Well, until I'm riding dirty until we figure this out.
The National Gun Registrar. I don't know. All right. Ooh, this one's close. This is the closest one we've had so far. Get your votes in now. That gun waving around may have put people over the line.
People think I actually did such a horrible crime.
It does appear that way, Mr. Stencil.
I don't know what to say. I'm aghast. I'm shocked.
All right, let's close out that poll.
Fuck!
Let's close the whole thing.
No!
Mr. Stencil,
No!
you are guilty.
God damn it.
Get out of my court.
You'll never take me alive.
Oh God, he's
Never
got the
take
gun.
me alive.
Get him out of here. Welcome, Raiders. Welcome to Everything Now Court of Law. Here, we just sentenced. Actually, we didn't pick what the punishment is, so we'll do that now. But we just decided that Mr. Stencil is guilty. I'm not an idiot. I'm actually very smart. We just decided that Mr. Stencil is guilty of calling his teacher mom. If you're just joining us, it's a court. It works like a court normally does, where we have defendants come in, they're accused of crimes, and you help us decide whether or not they're guilty. You can also call witnesses to the stand or submit written testimony. I think we have one more bit of written testimony that we're sitting on. No, we don't. So don't worry about that. That's actually great because we're done with that trial. Anyway, now we're going to take a little break and head on down to the police precinct where we've got a crime that's happened, but we're not really sure who the perpetrator is. So we've lined up 3 suspects, and we need your help figuring out who the real perp was. You guys are going to recount some of the things that you saw and heard at the scene of the crime. We'll have those suspects do those things, and then you'll identify who the real perp is. Then I'll meet you guys back here for some more trials.
What's his punishment?
Oh, his punishment. Let's see.
Come on, man.
He has to pat out the chalkboard erasers. Only eat McDonald's for a year like that movie. Make him watch American Pie. Take a shower and shave beard. I like the chalkboard erasers one because it's on theme with the teacher thing. So you have to pat out, the old, and then you have to cough. It sucks. We're gonna do that. That's his punishment. And now we're gonna head on down to the police precinct. I'll see you back here after that.
Hey there, how you doing? Thanks so much for coming. This is Detective Fubar. I really appreciate you coming in. I know this has been hard for you, being the witness to a crime, to a foul, heinous act that's been committed. But we really need your assistance in identifying the perpetrator of this crime. Now, you were there at the scene. You, out there, you were there at the scene. What did you see this perp doing at the scene of the crime? Were they saying something in particular? Were they, Warren Winter's saying he didn't see shit, but look, you came in, all right, buddy? We got you at the scene. We got a positive idea of you at the scene, okay? You saw some shit, all right? So, what did you see the person doing? Were they saying something in particular? Were they saying like a phrase? Because what we'll do is we'll have the people that are here at this lineup do or say what you're saying, and then you'll be able to get a better sense of who did it, all right? They saw him burning Legos. They were hitting the gritty. What does that mean? He said, my mom is ugly. Okay. That's pretty good. Let's go with that. Black Sushi. Thank you for subscribing, Black Sushi. Okay, so we're going to start from if I'm facing you guys here, looking inside, we're gonna start from my left, okay? So starting from the left, say to somebody out there, imagine somebody's out there, call their mother ugly. All right? Ready whenever you are. Go for it.
You, ma'am, he's ugly.
Oh, he had a little something there, a little flair at the air. Did he say bitch in the moment? We'll find out later. All right, so next person in the lineup.
Black Sushi, your mom is ugly. Black Sushi 12. Your mom is so ugly.
Thank you very much.
Now, Black Sushi, did they get that specific when you saw them do the crime? Did they turn around in the midst of perpetrating the crime and call you out by name? That's pretty wild, all right? Well, maybe they did, maybe they didn't. Last person there in the lineup. Let's go ahead and, insult the mother, please.
Black Sushi, your mom's really disturbing looking, if you know what I mean. Your mom's ugly. P.U. Mom's ugly.
I love the commitment. It looks like Black Sushi said pretty quick that it was the second person. But we've got other witnesses. So what else did we see the perp do? Everybody out there, did you see him doing a dance? Did you see him doing, were they, making some weird guttural noises or something? What were they doing, huh? What else did the suspect do or say? Can I have a donut, please? Asked Sabby Sally. Fuck you. We don't got we've got donuts over there, but they're for the, whoever's not guilty. We're putting them through this, Swam through the air like a snake. Okay. They were putting pineapple on pizza. That's interesting. Filled their soda cup with every flavor, just screaming. They didn't have pants on. He was kissing my Roblox girlfriend. I saw the perp spitting on babies just for fun. Okay, that's pretty good. I saw them bouldering. Now we're talking. All right, starting with the person on my left. Once again, the little goat guy, all right? Can you do some bouldering for us? Yeah, there you go.
Am I still on camera?
You're still there. There you go. It's looking great. This looks great. How we feeling about that, huh? Pretty good? All right, you can stand up. That's excellent. Thank you so much for sharing. Very good. Second person in the lineup. Let's see some bouldering, huh?
I don't have arms.
That's exactly what the perp would maybe say, is I don't have arms, I can't do it, We got great form from Walla Walla Man. Now this is the stuff from Slap Factory. So by the way, we're not judging the quality of the bouldering. We're trying to figure out who did the bouldering most reminiscent of the guilty party, all right?
Okay.
But did I do okay?
That's a good question. Who can say? Bouldering is very subjective art form. Then number 3 in the lineup. Let's see some bouldering, buddy. Yeah. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, usually it's horizontal. I don't know if that's going to factor into what we got going on here.
I didn't realize that. Sorry.
Yeah, there you go. Go ahead and get on down there. There you go. There, now we're talking.
One kind of hurts my gut.
That looks great.
I can't get up.
That looks great.
Okay.
Now let's get one more phrase or action to have these suspects recreate. Let's do one more turn of phrase maybe. What were they saying? They insulted your mother. They did some bouldering. What else did they do? The perp levitated. Very curious. Yep, man, it's starting to look like, pretty bad. Can I have a donut, Detective S, waving lines? No, that's for the innocent people that didn't do it.
We're going to get donuts if we're
not for the witnesses.
If I get cleared, I'm going to get a donut?
They said, I'm going to slice your nanner. Like a banana? Like a cute way of saying, okay. Oh, I heard they went Rick Astley and sang never going to give you up, but saying the words different with I am gonna give you up, I am gonna let you down, and so on. That's great. Let's do that. Starting with the person on the left there, once again, Mr. Goat. Yeah. Go ahead and do a funny Rick Astley. Do like a weird version of Never Gonna Give You Up, huh?
I am gonna give you up, and I am gonna let you down, and I am gonna run around and hurt you. Right?
Good. That, yeah.
Is that okay?
Look, that scratched my itch for a little bit of fake Astley. Some faux Ashley. It's pretty good. All right, now second perp. Potential perp.
I'm gonna give you up. I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna hurt you.
Yeah, that was something. That was, that was noise. Very good. Very good. Excellent. Third person. Let's see what you got.
I'm gonna give you up. I'm gonna let you down. I'm gonna run around and hurt you. I'm gonna make you cry. I'm gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna tell a lie. Desert you.
Holy shit.
I am a stranger to love. I don't know the rules, and so don't you.
Wow. So it's like he took the lyrics and then did the opposite of everything. He took the regular lyrics and then did the opposite of everything in the thing. That's really, wow. Good. What he did was he took the regular lyrics of Never Gonna Give You Up, and then he did everything different. He did, like if Rick Astley was saying, I'm never gonna give you up, he said, I'm gonna give you up.
You both got the same hat.
We're in a gang.
Yeah, we're in a game.
Hey, I didn't.
It's a social club.
If it wasn't obvious, go ahead and vote, everybody.
Oh, jeez.
Go ahead and vote, 1 for left, 2 for middle, 3 for right.
Teacher, Dad,
What?
sir.
What'd you just call me? What'd you just fucking call me, you piece of shit? Did you call me dad?
It was an accident.
Did you call me dad?
It was an
Only my
accident.
fucking daughter, Sophie, calls me dad, you fucking prick. Man, I ought to fucking arrest your ass right now. You're not getting a donut, even if you
You're
are.
calling
innocent.
number 2. I
Fuck.
got a donut.
Shut the fuck up, you piece of shit.
Fuck this.
It was the middle person. What's your name?
Sar.
One more time.
Sar.
Sar? Sound like you said sir.
No.
Your name's
I
Sar.
said SAR.
Sar.
Okay, well, sorry to have to say this, but you're going
Yeah,
away
sorry.
for a long fucking time. If the jury decides that you do, but we got a positive eyewitness. We're taking this to trial, everybody.
Not going
Okay, and the big secret is I'm gonna eat every single fucking donut. Eat every donut.
Mom! I mean, sir!
I'm not going anywhere.
Wait.
Where's Sar go? Hey,
Where'd perp number 2 go?
where'd
scared.
Sar
I'm
go?
fucking scared.
I'm not going anywhere. I'm sorry.
What's happening to your hand, man?
Get out of the fucking. You're leaking into my shot, man. Come on.
Thank you, you will never escape.
Order! Order! All rise for the Honorable me, Judge Learned Hand. Welcome back to court, everybody. I hope you were able to successfully identify the suspect of whatever that heinous crime was. But now, we've got to get back to figuring out who's guilty and who's not guilty. Of course, nobody is innocent in the eyes of the law. There's only guilty or not guilty here at the Everything Now court. If you're just joining us, I'm, of course, the Honorable Learned Hand, and you are our faithful jury who will be helping me decide who's guilty and who is not. What can I order here? You can order a serving of justice with a side of... let's see. What would be another thing to say? A side of... a smaller side of justice. Like a smaller helping of justice.
I'm going to Panda Express next door instead.
Okay, well, you can get fried rice or chow mein or something there. The side of fries. A large helping of justice with a side of grounds. What does that mean? Side of grounds? Anyway, folks, you get the idea. I'm the judge. We're going to bring in some criminals. You're going to help me question them, figure out whether or not they're guilty. You can submit evidence if you want. We'll pull it up on this television. If you haven't already, join the Everything Now Show Discord. That's where you can submit images. If you've been watching so far and you're like, where do they get all those silly images to use for the evidence? Well, it's from our Discord, of course, and you too can submit them if you join right now with the link. I think there's a link down below, and then we'll put one in the chat too. So you can just click that, submit some images. We might use them on the show tonight. You can also call a witness to the stand. So far we've had, I think, almost exclusively characters that are green, which really makes it hard for us. So maybe let's get some that aren't green. But we've had Kermit the Frog, the Grinch, Yoda, I think one other one. No, we also had Mr. those are the only green ones. But we also had Mr. Inferno, the fire department guy. Anyway, if you'd like to call a witness who's not green or green, whatever, donate $5 like the graphic says down below. You can do that. You can also submit written testimony like whoever just subscribed. Who just subscribed? Somebody just did while we were at the break.
Papa Dong.
Papa Dong. Papa Dong, if you'd like to submit written testimony, or if anybody else would like to submit written testimony, we'll pull it up. It looks like this. This was the one that Legacy Squid did. I also, I think, added the microphone so that you should be able to hear me now while we're showing this. But you can submit written testimony. We'll read it live on the stream, and we'll see how it affects the trial. Anyway, that's how it works. Mics are on. That's cool. And without further ado, let's figure out what the next crime is. So go ahead, jurors. Let me know what this next defendant has been accused of. Hint to someone with $5. I hope Pepe the Frog is put on trial tonight. Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, wouldn't surprise me. Being mean to a Trader Joe's cashier. Oh, that is horrible. Scooping their due in public. Scooping their due in public. Oversharing on Facebook. Illegal fursuit. Jumped in the foam pit. Ah, topical for all you live stream fails viewers. Is this a new format that I missed before? Probably, Creative Steve. Being green. That should be illegal. Unfortunately, it is not in this jurisdiction. Murder!
Thank you, you will never
Thank you so much
escape.
for that subscription. Politimadurin. Politimadurin. Yucking someone's yum. That's a good one. Skimming on the sauce. I don't know what that means, but I like how it sounds. So I think we're gonna use that. We're gonna take skimming on the sauce. I'm not sure.
Skipping?
I don't know. Skimping on the sauce. That's what they meant. That makes more sense, and I like it better. Although, I'm curious to know what skimming on the sauce means too. We're gonna take skimping on the sauce. That is horrible. That is a heinous crime in this jurisdiction. It is illegal, and we've got a defendant now who stands accused of that crime. So without further ado, let's see who we've got at the defendant stand. Defendant, state your name.
Hi, Your Honor. My name is Tom Horace Wagner, and I'm really sorry about this.
Okay, is that an admission of guilt? Are you admitting that you did it?
And what am I here for again?
You skimped on the sauce.
Oh! Okay.
Why? What did you...
No, nothing. I did that.
What did you think you were here for?
What's up? What's going on?
You're on trial.
Yeah. For the sauce thing.
Yeah, for skimping on the sauce.
Okay.
Is there something else?
No, let's start the trial. Let's start it. I'm not guilty, Your Honor.
So you're saying you didn't skimp on the sauce?
No, but that's what we're here for.
Right. But it seems like you're insinuating that you thought there was another crime that you should be here for.
I don't know what you're talking about. We should get started.
I agree. Now, Mr. Wagner, could you please, just for the record, state your full name and occupation?
My name's Tom Horace Wagner, and in terms of what my occupation is, I do a lot of different things.
Do you work with sauce?
Yeah, there's times I certainly work with sauce sometimes.
Now, we do have some evidence related to your working with sauce, and we're going to pull that up in just a moment. Are we ready to show that? Let's have a look at this evidence. Now, this is...
So, this is an example of my work.
And can you elaborate on that?
This is just like a day at my office, basically.
We're
a really fun group. We like to have fun. We consider ourselves like a family. We're more than just a corporate workplace. We're like a family.
Where do you work?
Oh geez, you know, it's so many different places, and we do so many different things.
What does that mean? It's so many different places.
You know, it's just look. Am I in doing the food parts of it? Yeah. And what it is exactly, we don't need to get into that.
Okay, well, let's speak on the relevant part here, which is the food service, like you were saying.
Yes.
So you're at one of the events. There's a bunch of white people dancing, I guess.
Yep.
And then
100%.
Where does the sauce come in?
Oh, you know, it's just like, let's say we're doing a potluck. Let's say there's some kind of like thing where, you know, someone brought in like a big sides thing and someone brought in like a sauce or something to go with it. And I would be divvying it out.
So you're giving people the sauce?
Yeah, among other things.
Okay. And did we ever get that written testimony from Papa Dong?
We did not.
We did not, okay. And someone is making an objection to that. So I think they're objecting to the fact that we never got a written testimony from Papa Dong. Papa Dong, please, if you haven't already, submit written testimony so that we can see how your perception of this particular case factors into things. We also do have some evidence here related to this case. Let's have a look here. Now, can you tell us what's going on here?
Okay, so this is another one from my work.
Son of a bitch.
And I think maybe Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z will help me make my point, but this is another thing from my work. Look, Judge, I should be honest with you. I work at a police station, okay?
You work at a police station?
Yeah, that's why I have these handcuffs. That's why I
So what was all those white people dancing?
That's the cops. That's all of us. That's why I have this badge.
Now that badge appears to be being held by a severed hand.
I think that's my hand you're looking at.
Can you hold it up again? It definitely seems like it's being gripped by a severed hand.
That's my hand. Common mistake.
This judge is an idiot.
Yeah, maybe you're just dumb, Judge. You ever think of that?
Well, you are under suspicion, sir.
All right.
But it will ultimately be up to the finders of fact, being the jury, to decide whether or not that is your hand or a cop's hand. In any event, so what was the significance of that photo of Spider-Man shooting Elsa, or Elsa shooting Spider-Man?
That was a photo from my work. That's an example of something we have to deal with at my job, where we ended up finding out that that was a misunderstanding. He was just having a bad day.
Got it. Okay. Well, I see we now have we have Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z on the stand. Do we have his information added? We're gonna add that really quickly, and then we'll go to Piccolo. If you have questions for Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z, go ahead and write those in the chat right now. We'll ask some of those. Can we send him to prison for being a cop? Is asking one of our jurors, and unfortunately, although it is illegal, we can't send them to jail.
Okay, go ahead.
All right, let's go ahead and cut to Mr. Piccolo for some questioning. Mr. Piccolo, son of a bitch.
I think
Can you scoot over so you're in the chair?
So, I'm gonna say what we're all thinking.
Yeah.
This guy's not green.
That guy's not green at all. It's just that it's just that same fucking white guy.
Hold on.
It's that Catholic guy from before.
Get away for a second.
No.
Stop laughing.
Whenever Whatever you have to do it on camera.
Yeah, well, so I'm going to say what we're all thinking.
Yeah.
Which is that there's been something of a misunderstanding. Something's gotten lost in translation, right?
Can you scoot into your chair a little bit more? It's bothering me.
Look. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Now I gotta fucking move the thing over here too. Jesus.
Don't break the illusion.
Look, man, whatever. Okay, so I think there's been some misunderstanding, okay?
Okay.
I play the piccolo.
But that's a trumpet.
And I brought it with me.
That is not a piccolo. That's not a piccolo. Wait, that's not a piccolo trumpet. That's a regular trumpet.
Ah, fuck. Fuck, I did it again.
Did it again?
You would not believe. God damn it, fuck me.
You're supposed to be my witness, man. Your Honor, I object. What do you mean? Who
And there's an objection. Objection, and I will sustain that objection unless, Mr. Piccolo, you're able to play that instrument for us right now.
Jesus Christ. I play the piccolo.
Why do you have that?
You've been holding a trumpet this whole time.
My face, you can't see it right now. I'm red as a beet.
You look so white.
About this. You're one of the fucking hog.
Yeah, well, I'm not supposed to be a green guy.
I'm not the one who brought me in. You said, look, I don't know who does this, who books the witnesses, who gets them
It's not
to
a
come
booking
in.
thing.
No, it's logistics,
This isn't
right?
an indie improv show.
You gotta get the person in. What are you talking? No.
Hey, maybe I should get out of here, huh?
What?
Maybe I should get out of here.
No.
This guy's worried that he's not
Maybe I should just get out of here.
No, you got me the shot now.
This is a mess. Play the goddamn trumpet. Oh, fuck. Wow. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
It's different than a piccolo. It's not the same.
One note. Come on.
All right, get the hell out of here.
Oh my god, I gotta get back to fucking doing the. Bye.
He's a busy guy.
That was a mess. That was awful. All right, we learned nothing from that.
Anyway, I'll get out of here. I don't
No,
wanna waste your
you
time.
don't go anywhere. You're not going anywhere.
You really sure?
You're not going anywhere. We gotta
All right.
figure out more stuff about you.
Anyway, so I'm at the police precinct. It's a potluck.
You're giving out sauce.
I'm giving out sauce. Well, first, okay, so someone brought mashed sweet potatoes. That was going to be the side. Then somebody brought a really beautiful, like a roast beef, and we were giving out slices of that. And then there was broccoli as the vegetable. There was just a little brown gravy sauce to go with it. I felt I was giving a totally normal amount. I thought I was doing a totally fine job of it. Okay, a guy and I were having a little dispute. Next thing you know, some other things happen and
Now,
everything's fine.
What is that? When you say some other things happen, what elaborate? And we are gonna get Slimer from Ghostbusters.
Oh, this'll help explain it really well, Judge. I think once we get Slimer from Ghostbusters in here, you'll understand exactly what happened and why.
I really doubt that. I have a feeling that we're gonna get this Slimer guy, and it's gonna be that same fucking white guy.
I think he's gonna be green, Judge.
And we're not gonna learn a goddamn thing.
I'm holding out hope, sir.
I think he's gonna be green this time. I really do.
I think he's gonna be green.
Is that a gun?
What? The other guy had a gun.
Why do you have a really fake-looking gun with the orange tip?
I'm a police officer.
What does that have to do with anything?
Police officers have guns. That proves that means it's normal that I have this hand with a badge because I also have a gun. I mean, my hand having a badge.
You.
No, cut back. Explain that. Explain that.
You son of a bitch! I almost had you. Now we do have Slimer. Did we get his credentials logged into the thing? Come on, bailiff.
Sorry.
Oh shit! Fuck.
That wasn't me.
That was me. That one was me. All right.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm gonna cut to Slimer.
He's gonna be green.
And if I cut to this and it's the same fucking white guy, I'm gonna freak out.
I think he's gonna be green.
I know it. I know he's gonna be green. Fuck.
Oh,
Son of a bitch!
isn't this Yoda?
Fuck, that's Yoda! That's that Trevor guy.
Still is Yoda, it is.
No! You're supposed to be Slimer.
Slimer, my other nickname.
No!
How'd you get that nickname?
Come a lot, I do.
Oh, come on. That's disgusting.
Big loads.
To come?
Yeah, big loads. I shoot.
To come, man? No. Do not ooh that. That's disgusting.
It's the green guy from Ghostbusters.
Why
I
are you
understand,
here?
Your Honor.
Why are you here?
He'll vouch for me.
Name, what is your name?
I'm Tom.
You don't even know this guy?
I'm Tom. I'm a cop.
Oh,
I'm on trial for something about sauce.
Tom. Oh, know you, I do. Upstanding guy, this is.
Okay.
I did that class where I climbed sideways with you.
Baka.
What?
Baka, all ACAP backwards. But this guy's good.
How do you know him?
Huh?
How do you know him?
Backwards also still It's pretty interesting.
Okay.
Was that sentence backwards?
Yeah, backwards is still
But you just said that sentence totally normal.
Backwards it is. Is still Yes.
How do you know this motherfucker?
Same church we go to.
You guys go to the same church. Okay.
Same temple.
All right. Any other questions for Trevor, aka Slimer, aka Yoda, aka Ducum Man?
Don't wear it out. That's
How'd you
my
get to
name
be
is.
so cool?
Don't wear it out. That's my name is actually.
How'd you get to be so cool, Trevor, Slimer, Yoda, Ducum Man? And we are gonna get the green M&M.
We could just change the
Oh
No, we gotta do a little something.
Curious it is.
All right, you're not gonna answer the question. That's it. We're done with you. Goodbye. Go be the green M&M. Go figure out what the green M&M looks like.
Your Honor, I better get out of here.
No. You stay.
Your Honor, you seem to have a lot going on. You've lost control of your courtroom.
I have a lot going on. Get out! You're still in the shot.
Big surprise I've got for you. Actually.
No.
Go ahead and cut back. Please. Please go ahead and make it.
He's gonna do it. I think it's gonna be green this time, Your Honor. I have a good feeling about this.
It's gonna be green this time.
All right, let's see the green M&M.
I believe it's gonna be.
God damn it!
Fuck.
And why did they call you the green M&M?
Have to stop running into each other like this. We must.
Fuck you.
We must have to stop running.
Scientists we have in the building. We must. Smart English majors we have right now in the building.
Idiot destruction.
Anyway, this guy will explain why I'm innocent. This guy will vouch for me.
This is supposed to be the sexy green M&M from the
Yeah,
commercial.
this is the third guy who will vouch for me. They've done a great job so far, but I have a feeling that this one will clear everything up and really explain why I'm innocent.
Quadruple nicknames I have.
And why do they call you this?
This one earned by way of sexy legs I have, dump truck ass I have, lascivious lips I have.
Does the green M&M have a dump truck ass? I don't feel like that's part of her character.
It's implied, Your Honor.
It's implied?
Now is.
Okay. And do you have anything even remotely relevant to this case to say?
Not getting along with yellow M&M, I'm not.
Okay, that has nothing to do with this. That sounds like a personal
right,
issue. All right, get the fuck out
Get out of here.
You're done. You're done.
All right, I'll take off, Judge.
You're done.
Down to go to
Your
space,
mic's off.
kick
Your
back.
mic is not on.
Your Honor, I'll get out of your way. You got a lot going on.
No, we gotta have at least one question from the jury for you.
Okay.
All right, jury. Let's get some questions really quick for Tom Horace Wagner.
Listen, I'm just a guy who serves sauce.
Oh, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Did you do it?
What? What? Come on. Why even ask questions like that?
And a follow-up to that, why did you do it?
What? Come on. Why are we even asking
Whoops, I didn't
questions
mean
like
to put
that?
that up.
Let's not even ask questions like that. Come on. I don't even want to answer that. We shouldn't even be asking those types of questions.
What were you in prison for?
What? What are you talking about? What? Come on, guys. Let's not even go there. Let's not even... Come on.
What's your favorite M&M?
My favorite M&M is probably brown M&M.
Oh, interesting. You had green as your character.
Yeah, you
witness.
kind of fucked me, if I do say so myself.
At what point would you say sauce has been skimped?
Sometimes after the show, I'll go to Taco Bell, and they will.
After the show?
No,
What does that mean?
that's not important. That's not important. And they will, if I'll get the spicy potato soft taco, and they, it has that sort of like spicy sauce in it.
And we are gonna get
And we
Shrek,
got
who is a white guy. We have a good vest for this.
done.
Grab the Shrek vest.
So fucking over it.
I think this one's gonna be
So
green.
over it or so ogre it?
I think this one's gonna be green. I really think this one's gonna be green.
George is a genius.
Thank you. We finally got one. All right. After this witness, we're done with this guy.
All
So
right.
say your
I
last
think so,
piece. Say your last piece.
Look, I'm just a normal guy. All right.
Okay.
I'm just a guy who, and
Fuck.
there he is. Little sneak
I always
preview.
forget that. Little
Little
preview
sneak
of White Guy
preview.
Shrek.
I'm just a normal guy,
Fuck!
and I just got out of jail for murdering several people, and I killed a cop. That's
Okay.
my deal.
Well,
Okay.
technically, you're not on trial for that. You're on trial for skipping on the sauce.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
All right, are we ready to go to Shrek? Did we put his stuff in? All right, we're just gonna go. We'll update it. Sure.
Sure.
we got Shern.
It's Shern. My buddy Shern. He'll explain this. He'll get me out of this. Shern, buddy, I need you to bail me out of this.
So again, there's been a slight misunderstanding with the booking people.
You were just supposed to be a white guy. They gave it to you.
Huh?
It said Shrek
It
white
said
guy.
White Shrek.
You gotta let me earn it, man. You gotta let me earn it. Look,
Okay.
I'm the voice actor for the Pokemon Rayquaza, but the girl version.
Can we hear you do the voice?
And I do the girl version. I do she Rayquaza, which when you shorten it,
Oh.
Shrek.
Can we hear the
Shrek.
voice of She Rayquaza?
It's me, Rayquaza.
The Pokemon says, "It's me."
It's me, Rayquaza.
That's it. That's when it dies.
All right,
Your
that's
Honor,
good.
I rest my case.
All right, She Rayquaza, get out of the shot.
What do you mean get out of the shot?
You're in the
cut
shot.
out of the wide.
Just leave.
Your Honor, I rest my case. I think
Get the poll up.
I think my several witnesses have cleared me of any wrongdoing. And even if they haven't, I want to be clear that I am on trial for something to do with sauce, not the several murders I committed, including a police officer minutes before arriving
You
here.
killed a cop.
Hey, that's not what I'm on trial
That's
for.
his hand.
Listen, let's clear the air. Yes, okay? That's not what I'm on trial for. I did
right.
something with the sauce.
Right.
How bad could the punishment for that be?
We might find out. All right, so if
And I
you
didn't.
think
Just for the record, I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about. There was some kind of clerical error. I'm supposed to be here for murdering a cop in front of several other police officers. But
That's
for
going
some
on
reason,
record.
you've sent me here for this sauce thing. I don't know anything about sauce. I don't know what that shit is. Find me guilty for it. See if I care. This is a beautiful day for me. This is an amazing day for me. I have my life given back to me, despite doing several murders in cold blood around other people.
did we ever get that witness testimony from Papa Don?
I don't believe so, no.
All right. All right.
And also Politomarin, or whatever that was.
Oh yeah, Politomarin.
I'll bump him.
All right. Well, it's too late anyway. We'll get it on the next one.
Oh no, I'm guilty. Oh,
You're guilty.
Crap. Oh crap.
You're guilty.
I'm gonna have to pay a fine or some shit. I don't know.
Well, we're gonna find out. We can get
What's
rid of
the worst
poll.
it could be for what's the worst it could be for sauce?
I don't know.
I'd
Well,
like to see them. I'd like to see that.
Death. We're hearing death.
What?
I'm
no.
getting.
Whoa.
I'm getting life without parole followed by death.
Listen. Let's take a break here. Let's calm down.
That's another one for death penalty.
Forget all that stuff I said about killing the cop in front of a bunch of other cops.
I'm seeing the chair.
I just skipped a little bit on the sauce. I just skipped a little bit on the
Vaporization.
sauce. You wouldn't kill a guy for skipping a little bit on the sauce. When I go to Taco Bell after the show and they skip a little bit on the sauce, I'm not giving them the chair. I'm just getting a little upset about
He
it.
needs to be an example. I totally agree.
I'm just thinking I might drive to another Taco Bell one day and then never actually following through on it. That's all I'm doing.
Death by drowning in the sauce, I think, seems appropriate. Oh, puree him into a sauce.
Whoa.
All right, we're gonna drown him in the sauce, and then we're gonna puree his dead body into a sauce. It is so ordered. Get the hell out of my court. That's justice, ladies and gentlemen. The system is working. All right, folks, we have just enough time for one more trial. So, yes, justice is served. Thank you so much, jurors. We have time for one more trial. I want to remind everybody who may have just joined us during this time that you're in court. I am the Honorable Learned Hand, and you can submit evidence to our evidence displaying television right there. If you've got some evidence that's relevant to the case, submit it in our Discord. Join our Discord using the link down below. You can click the link that says Discord in the panels below the screen, or you can check it out. I think if you type !Discord in the chat, you can click a link there. You can also bring a witness, as we've seen. You can pay $5 to bring a witness. They don't have to be green. In fact, we prefer that they not be. You can also submit witness testimony. A couple people have already subscribed tonight and decided not to submit witness testimony, which is fine. You can just subscribe for fun. But if you subscribe and you'd like to submit written testimony, it looks like this. We'll put it up on the typewriter like that, and we'll read it out loud, and we'll try to tie it in to the case at hand. So if you subscribe, you can do that. And let's go ahead and figure out what this next crime is. I'm seeing some that I think are already suggestions here. Genocide. That seems a bit too heavy for this one. Laundry fraud. Ooh, interesting. I don't know what that means. Sexual hokey pokey. Is that like hanky panky? Ate a library book. Smurf genocide specifically. Okay, that's a little more on brand for this program. Disliking Taco Bell.
Yep, book 'em, baby.
Yeah, that is illegal.
High crime misdemeanor.
Copywriting Dr. Seuss books. Nonsensical tooth removal. Minor genocide. Is that like when you only do a little bit of genocide, or is that when you genocide minors? Tummy ache. Okay. Swimming 29 minutes after eating. Road rage. Unconsensual dog grooming. It's like when you groom someone else's dog against their will. Mailed themselves. Enjoying TikTok. Furby fraud. Not resting the steak for 5 minutes. Ooh. De-virgining olive oil at Whole Foods. That's really crazy.
That's great. That's good.
We got a lot of really solid ones here. Employment discrimination of green people. Genocide of children. Okay, that's a lot. That's too much for me, I think. Boinking.
Heavy, Your Honor.
Little heavy. Wearing white after Labor Day. I think we did, actually. Not respecting women. Silly genocide. I think, I don't know. Are any of these sticking out to our bailiff, or... there's a bunch of good ones that I can't read anymore. Being a stupid moron.
Calm down.
Calm down.
Overwriting their brother's save file. Ooh, that's bad. Walking diaper guy. That's just like a description of a person, I feel like. Running a mouse fighting ring. Serving soup in a customer's spit. Hot. Using ad block. Scrambling in public. Ooh, that's bad. We gotta just pick one here, I guess. Let's go with making clickbait YouTube thumbnails.
We never do that around here.
No, God no, that is bad. Illegally downloading a loaf of bread. I like that. You wouldn't download a bread because you're a law-abiding citizen. But these next defendants. Now this is a trial of 2 accomplices in a bread downloading trial. So let's treat this with care. All right, defendants, you may now approach the podium. Hello there.
Hey.
Hello.
Can you please state your name and your occupation for the record?
I'm Toby.
I'm Trixie, and we work at Hot Topic.
Okay, you guys both work at Hot Topic. What's your position? What are your positions there?
I'm the sales manager.
Bottom.
You're the bottom?
I'm the official bottom of the Hot Topic.
What does that entail?
Getting stuff from the bottom shelf and moving it to the top shelf.
Yeah, he bottoms. He's a great bottom. Giving.
Primarily, I'm giving.
Giving what?
Giving bottom.
Oh, sorry. That's on me.
Am I being fucking
Whoops.
rude?
No. No, you're good. I forgot that button does that. All right. Okay, so do you guys understand what you stand accused of?
Scrumpling?
No.
Scrambling.
No, we decided not to do that one. You guys downloaded a loaf of bread.
Oh, yeah.
A loaf of bread.
Yeah, you illegally downloaded a loaf of bread.
Well,
What?
that's just ridiculous.
We don't eat bread, we're gluten-free.
And vampires.
Yeah.
You're gluten-free and you're vampires?
Yeah, we only suck the blood from gluten-free.
From gluten-free mortals.
Mortals.
We suck out their blood and
Yeah.
we drink it in the light of the moon.
And we do it through their cock.
Through their cock.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well, we do have some, hey, look, to each their own. We do have some evidence, though, related to your status as gluten-free vampires. Let's have a look at that. And this looks like SpongeBob and Patrick showing different weapons. Can you explain that?
Yeah, that's the #1 selling t-shirt at Hot Topic.
It's also the greatest poster that we have next to the one with those two girls kissing.
Yeah, it's also the greatest merch that we have. You
In
can
general.
get figurines as well.
You can get a statuette.
Yeah, and you can get like pasta of it.
You can get pasta of it.
What does that mean? You can get pasta of it.
You can get
You
pasta.
can like pasta shaped
The noodles
like
look
the
like
noodles look like
the little guy,
SpongeBob and
the little pink guy.
And the
They
star.
sell that at Hot Topic?
yeah.
Can you
Yeah.
download it?
No.
It's a physical object.
Yeah, it's
Judge.
pasta. What are you
It's
talking
pasta.
about?
Right. Okay. Well, and have you tried it?
The
No,
pasta,
we're
gluten-free
vampires.
I tried to get you. I tried you. I
How
tried to
can you get us when this is our truth?
This is our truth.
What?
Yeah, our truth.
Your truth?
Our truth.
Right. Do we have any questions from the jury for Toby and Trixie? Oh my God. Oh boy. Ew.
I don't know. Let's find out.
No questions. we got no questions. We got a question from our own stream asking if we're allowed to kiss on stream. Here's a question. What are you into?
Blood. Darkness.
Assholes.
Ass play.
Dick play.
Dick bats.
Dick bats?
Dick bats.
What is that?
It's like a bat with a big fucking dick hanging off of it.
Okay. I guess I don't know why I even asked.
Why do you think we take the blood from the cock?
From the cock.
Right. That makes sense. So, how do you feel about Invader Zim?
Love
Oh,
it.
love it.
Love it,
So
yeah.
funny.
Doom.
So funny.
Doom. Grrr.
Right.
and
We're
Doom.
the penguin of doom.
The penguin is dead.
And are you guys hiring at this Hot Topic?
No. Yeah.
Well,
You don't seem sure.
no. You have to hit a high standard.
Yeah, you have to be a vampire.
You have to be a vampire, immortal, sexual.
Yeah, bottom. We need more bottoms.
We do need more bottoms.
We have a question from one of our jury members. Why is the bottom talking?
Because that's where I work at Hot Topic. That doesn't control my personality, okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. That's okay. All right. Please don't clip that.
Clip
all right.
it.
Clip it. What
Clip
does that
it.
mean?
We have a question here from one of our jury members who I'm assuming is interested in a position at Hot Topic. They're a zero. I'm zero negative. Is that a problem? I guess. O negative. I'm assuming that's their blood type. Is that a problem?
Oh, delicious.
Delicious.
We
That's
love
our
that.
favorite. It's so rare.
I'll add a little lemon drizzle.
Yeah, and I like to add cayenne. So you can have a job.
You're hired.
You're
got
hired
the
as a
job.
feed bag.
As a
cow.
blood
A blood cock cow.
Okay, we have. Let's
crazy.
We have to get to the heart of this crime, which of course is downloading a loaf of bread. So I'll start asking questions here, And Jury, if you've got any questions related to downloading the bread, you go ahead. So my question for you two is, do you guys have a computer? Have you used the internet before?
What's that?
Okay.
I have a skull full of spiders.
I have another skull full of beans.
And I have an hourglass.
And I have a minute glass.
And I have a mirror that lets me see what your death will be like.
And I have a window that looks like a mirror, but really you can see through it.
And we have some questions here from our jurors. You can go ahead and answer some of those. Just read them out loud.
Pumpernickel, really?
Was the
What?
bread sliced? I don't know.
I don't know. We didn't do it.
Does the skull have 5G? Yes, it's got
Yes.
5 grenades.
And 5 grams of cocaine.
How do you guys feel about Nightmare Before Christmas?
It's
It's our favorite movie.
Spit on that for a minute.
You can watch
God.
it during Halloween.
You can watch it during Christmas.
You can watch it all year round if you're cool.
Stop motion animation is the greatest thing to happen to movies ever.
Tim Burton is my god.
Even though I don't think he directed that movie. I think that's a common
No,
misconception.
it is him, you fucking idiot.
I don't know.
It is. Fuck Johnny Depp!
Fuck Johnny Depp.
Your hair. How old are we?
How old we are?
1,000
years old.
In 20,000 minutes.
That vampire ears are even weird.
What do you think?
Sorry, I'm sorry, Judge. I feel like I'm gonna take it over.
No, go ahead. It's fine.
How does Tom
I'm just so
Cruise?
fascinated.
Tom Cruise tastes short.
Yeah, he tastes
I
like a
stole
little.
the bailiff's accent.
Now, hold on, don't you steal that from me, you little
Sorry.
you accent.
I'm drinking your accent.
Yeah, we can also drink
We can-
accents, which gets us in a lot of trouble.
Why are we not at corporate Hot Topic after 1,000 years of employment?
Because you can't meet people there.
I'm not gonna sell out, Tofizi.
That's true. And
I like to
then-
work with the people.
Yeah, we like to suck their cock. I mean,
Okay.
blood.
All right. Order. All right. I think we've heard just about enough from you. Thankfully, we didn't have any green witnesses for this because I feel like no, don't say that.
Not yet.
Don't say
We'll
that.
never find out.
I
about
think
this
we're just
bread.
about ready to vote here, so let's go ahead and get a poll ready.
I don't want to do it.
Yeah, please.
That's the fan here, Your Honor.
Let's get the vote
Can
up.
we get the loaf of bread on the stand?
The loaf of bread?
The witness stand?
I don't know. They would have to pay for that
See
if
a
we.
loaf of white bread?
We're gonna get the votes in right now. I don't think we can get the loaf of bread on the witness stand unless somebody pays for it. But go ahead and get your votes in right now.
My hat again.
Blood. 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 Blood from a cock specifically.
And it's the Geico Gecko. We're gonna get the Geico Gecko.
Yeah.
We had the bread ready to go. We were ready to do the bread bit, but of course it's the fucking gecko. Okay, and what did we decide on
Just
that?
cut over. Just cut over.
Okay.
Just do it.
You're not guilty.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
All right. This is a visual metaphor for how tonight has gone.
And you're the Geico Gecko?
Is it because you're white?
Yeah, it's the white bread. The bread was ready to go. That would have been maybe funnier, right? But instead, you wouldn't
No,
stop.
I think this one's funnier.
Say something like you're the gecko.
Save me money on my car insurance.
Oh, look at that. It's illegal. Oh, it's me. Big fucking gecko.
Alright.
Yeah.
Can we get a button? Internet Crow, help us out. Muted.
Not muted.
It's quiet.
We're the Everything Now Show,
Not
folks.
muted.
Follow us if you haven't yet. Thank you to these follows trickling in here. Make sure you do it if you haven't
Still
yet.
very
Also,
quiet, they're saying.
please
Nah, we
join.
fixed it.
Please join the Discord. We say this all the time, but please join the Discord. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Instagram. Subscribe to the YouTube so you can watch every episode back whenever you want. All right, I said that thing. I say it all the time, but I'm gonna say it every time. So just get used to that happening, and please do it. It hurts my feelings when you don't do it. It makes me sad. Anyway, we're the Everything Now Show. We do this every Monday, Thursday, Saturday. Mondays and Thursdays at 8 p.m. Pacific. Saturdays at 6 p.m. Pacific. And I think that pretty much covers the stuff we are supposed to say. We have merch. We've talked about that. You can buy it if you want.
Hey, Weeb, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Post-show, the rare post-show sub. You love to see it.
Thank you, Ken.
Thank you so much. And thank you to everybody who subscribed tonight. We really appreciate it. That means a lot. Everybody who donated for the witnesses.
That's right, Internet Crow. Saturday
Something's happening.
is the premiere of a brand new extra special super duper form.
A format that we've been working on for months.
Several months.
The coolest one we'll do, for sure. At least
Wow.
so far.
So we really hope it doesn't suck. Rocky's getting a call.
My Baja Blast
Fucking
alarm.
It's
embarrassing.
Rocky's alarm that reminds him to
left
drink a Baja Blast.
here yesterday, so he will be getting that right now. In the meantime, we should bring out our great guests tonight.
Guests,
Come on out!
Welcome, Camirin, Barbara, Collin,
Cameron and Collin.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us.
Cameron and Collin, you guys are
Hey.
all over the LA comedy scene. What have you got coming up? What's up
it.
next? What
Oh,
can people
stop.
check out, huh?
Stop. You can go check out, we have a monthly show at the Elysian Theater.
We do. Next one is
We do.
November 15th, I believe.
November something. It's the second Sunday in
It
November.
is not the second Sunday
Shit, sorry.
at all.
That's
Pretty
the old
sure
date.
it's the second Thursday, maybe the first, but just keep an eye out.
Tell you
It's
what.
called Late Night Toke Show.
Late Night Talk Show.
You can follow. You can subscribe to our podcast. We haven't
yes.
recorded an episode since March.
So we're gonna get back on that.
At some
And
point, it's called Bong Hits.
It's called Bong Hits Pod. It's available. I don't know what's going on with the bear on my shirt, but I like it. It's cool. It's getting keyed. Yeah.
I think. Yeah, and then just follow our
Follow
socials,
us.
and then
It's our
we
names.
post shows.
Yeah, we'll let you know. We're bad at promoting until the day of.
That's gonna be the image. Thank you very much.
Okay, alright. We're gonna get arrested by Twitch! Please don't!
Folks, that's our show.
Thank you, Cameron.
Come back Saturday. Come back Saturday. If you have to, if you see any Everything Now show, make it this Saturdays at 6 p.m. We've got a very exciting, big new format that we're very excited to unveil. You're not going to want to miss it.
You're gonna want to see that.
And you're
6
gonna want
p.m.
and you're gonna want to tell your friends too, because every other format that we do, if you tell your friends and they tune in, a little embarrassing for you, right? To recommend it. This you're gonna look so fucking cool. They're gonna be like, whoa, you recommended some really cool shit. Unlike all that other stuff.
Put some decent work in the other ones.
I guess I understood what's happening here.
I mean, you know,
It's going to be very cool.
Jake put some hard
and of
work
course,
into creating those forms. I don't know what sorry.
If you can't be back on Saturday, come on Monday, Thursday, or the next Saturday. We do this every Monday, Thursday, and Saturday. And it's a good reminder to see the show on Saturday. Join the Discord, and you'll get a notification that says, hey, we're live. Come see the show.
Tell your friends, follow our stuff, join our shit, do all that stuff.
Who we rating?
Photos.
Rating feed Zach.
Zach, dear friend.
Viewers and
Look what you're doing to Grant. Look what you're doing to Grant.
Tell
Come
your
on.
And if you get sick,
buy our merch.
This is pathetic. We got merch. We have these cool shirts.
all
Check
right,
out.
and we're out.
Goodbye.
Buy our merch.
End stream.
Thank you guys so much.
And
Thank
recording.
you. Thank you guys.
Glad you were hilarious.
Yeah.